Hi, boys and girls, it's Mrs. Beach. I hope you had a great week. And before the weekend comes, I just wanted to read you a little story, and it's called Alphabet Rescue. The little letters in Charlie's alphabet had worked hard all year long in school, helping him learn to read and write. As Charlie packed to visit his grandparents, his alphabet took off on a pencil. They were ready for a vacation, too. The little letters soared past the moon to Alphabet City, the place where they were made. There they go, they're leaving on the pencil. The next morning, Charlie's alphabet came across some special letters with a new fire engine. They were practicing with their big fire hoses. "Let us try, please," the little letters begged. "Well, okay," Fire Chief F said. "Just for a minute." There's all the letters of the alphabet. But when the little letters tried, the hose whipped around like a wild snake, spraying all of the capital letters. "Fire hoses are for big letters only," Fire Chief F exclaimed. "Go and play where you won't get into trouble." Behind the fire hose, they discovered an old broken down fire engine. Little E and little X had an excellent idea. "Let's rescue it," they exclaimed. All of the little letters searched until they found what was needed to fix up the old fire truck. So look at that, they had a problem, and now they're trying to solve it. When they were finished, it looked fantastic. Clang, clang, Little B rang the fire engine bell as they drove away. Soon they came to some letters trying to wash a dirty car. And what are the letters? M, U, D. What's all over the car? Mud. That's what they spell. "To the rescue," little R shouted as they turned on their fire hoses. Before long, they were aiming them perfectly, and the car was sparkling clean. Now we see the word mud. Further down the road, they heard sad cries for help. 3 little letters had climbed too high in a tree, and they were afraid to come down. Who do you think climbed in the tree? What letters? "Our fire engine has ladders and nets," Little N shouted. "We will rescue you." And who was it? C-A-T. That's one of your sight words. What word is it? Cat. Right. As the sun set beyond the city, Charlie's little letters noticed an angry cloud of smoke in the sky. "Look," little F exclaimed. "The letter-making factory is on fire." Oh no. "If the factory burns," little X said, "that would be extra bad. Children won't have alphabets to learn at school." I think they're going to go help. Ooh-ee. A loud siren sounded. The capital letters were speeding down the road on their big fire engine toward the factory. But as they passed by, a tire blew out. The big truck spun out of control and rolled over. None of the capital letters were hurt, but they were scattered everywhere. How are they going to get to the fire now? What do you think? Who's going to help them? When the little letters saw that the big fire engine was broken, they came to the rescue again. "Climb aboard, capital letters," little C called. "Our fire engine can fight the fire." All of the letters hung on tightly as the little engine sped to the fire. At the factory, the letters aimed their hoses and sprayed water onto the boiling smoke and fire. Inside the factory, they used their ladders and nets to rescue a new batch of little E's trapped on a burning balcony. Here they are up here. At last the fire was out. Clang, clang, Fire Chief F rang the fire engine bell. Then he announced, "Charlie's little letters and their fantastic fire engine are welcome at our firehouse." anytime. The next day, as they rode in a parade through the streets of the Alphabet City, the alphabet heroes were cheered by everyone. At the end of the parade, some of the new letters had been saved from ruin, spelled out a message to Charlie's alphabet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And there goes, thank you, thank you, thank you. The little letters returned home just in time. Charlie's vacation had ended too. He needed his little letters to help him write an important card to his grandparents. So they did. And look at what they wrote in his letter. Okay, so I hope that you're all practicing your alphabet and watching the videos that I send, and you were able to do some of the work from this week. I will be sending you another week's worth of work next week on Monday. Just an update on our caterpillars. They are still in their cocoons, in their net home that hopefully you saw a picture of. Again, boys and girls, I hope that you're being safe and you're listening to all the adults in your house, and just trying to make things easier, because it is a very hard time. I miss you guys, and I will be sending you more videos and hope to see you back at school. Okay, bye-bye.